Hey everybody, morning coffee with Cliff Motivation. Hey, this is for you today. I want to encourage you in every way possible, and I want it to go live as I always do for a couple different reasons in the morning. I like to go live in the vertical mode because I know it shows up in the shorts feed. I'm using my front-facing camera today. I know it's better, and so I hope that this content will resonate with you. If it does, please subscribe to the channel. We are growing a community of progress here the best we can day by day. And when I say we, I mean myself, me. I don't have a team here with me. I am the team, and I want to encourage you because guess what? You are your team. And so I can't see your comments right now, but please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If this content resonates with you in any way, shape, or form, please, hey, subscribe, join the community of progress. That's what I'm all about. My mission is similar to that of Arthur C. Brooks, who's a professor of happiness at Harvard, where he likes to bring people up and together. And I'm Cliff Yates. I'm glad you're here. You're in the right place. I'm a retired cop, 35 years, stand-up comedian, writer, producer. And like all of us, we have many facets. We're not just one thing. And that's what makes us sparkle in life like a diamond. We have many facets. That's what I believe of you, and I know it true of myself. And I'm no better or bigger than you. So, hey, listen, let's connect in a real, raw way. One of the reasons I like to go live is because this is not AI generated. This is not a faceless channel. This is actually me. This is not a green screen. I'm actually here on my own private island in the Thousand Islands, New York. And let me know where you are in the comments. And so, morning motivational coffee with Cliff. It's raw, real, live. There's no notes. There's no teleprompter. I'm not even looking at the camera as far as the screen. I'm using my front-facing camera. This has kind of been a new series that I've been doing every morning, and I do it in the vertical mode. I know it shows up in the shorts feed. I know people are jumping in and out real quick. And so if that's you, hey, subscribe to the channel. Hey, and when you get a chance, check out the rest of the content. I guarantee, listen, it's all good, positive. It's reinforcing not only myself, but you, that we can claim our personal power. And I got into this about 35 years ago when I was in a bad spot, a bad place mentally. Physically, I was still doing well, and financially, I was doing good. Even I didn't even know how good I had it. Sometimes we just don't know how good we have it until we take a reflection of our life up to this point and say, wow, okay, everything's led me to where I am today. Everything has actually served me to where I am today. And you know what? That can be an exciting thing. That can really drive us going forward. And, you know, even though my channel says it's about motivation, inspiration, and personal growth, and Tony Robbins, who I follow and have been to a couple of his seminars, always talks about he hates motivation. It's really about drive. What drives us? Understanding what drives us, and that really is the most important thing. You know, I find people, and you know, we all have a choice in how we think, what we do, and how we live this one life that we're living. But it is interesting as to what drives us. I'm very driven. I'm still driven as much as I was at age 30. I'm still driven as much as I was at age 25. I was very driven then. I'm still just as driven now. Uh, I was thinking of that biblical story of Caleb when he and was it Joshua tried to they were going to take over the Canaanites, and they sent out 12. 10 came back and says we can't do it. They're giants. But Caleb was one of him and Joshua said, no, we can take these guys. We can take them. We have the power of God behind us. And no, he had to wait another 40 years. And at age 85, he said, I'm just as driven today. I'm just as energetic today. I'm still a warrior at age 85. And I think we can be. Which reminds me, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, it's a community of progress. I guarantee you it's going to be good content that you will always be able to access. I met a man yesterday in the gym. I get off my island a couple times a week. And when I do, I go to a gym locally, Thousand Island Fitness. I met a man there yesterday. If I was to judge, I would say he was in his 70s. The man was 84. I mean, just pushing some iron around, and great smile, great energy, and we just connected in a real way. Of course, I shared with him my law enforcement career, and then he let me know about his son, who is now running a business after he served 25 years at the Kissimmee Police Force. And now he's making probably 10 times what he made in the police force, but continuing to serve, right? And that's what it's all about, really serving. Here's, uh, uh, God, this is a concept and a philosophy that really hit me today. I was consuming some content by Gary Vaynerchuk, if you know him. He's kind of a king of media in the last 10, 15, 20 years, organic media, not advertised media. And that's what's really flourishing today is organic, not paying for views, but organic views is the game of the day, which is great because it allows us all an equal playing field. You and I can both be on an equal playing field with big money. Organic reach, organic views is the name of the game today. And each of us has the opportunity. If it's good content, people that are searching for that content can find us organically. And if it's good, it'll ring true. And if it's good, YouTube or whatever platform you're broadcasting or putting content up on will show it to more people. If it's good, it's going to live on its own merit. But one of the biggest propagandist negativity things that have been planted in our mind over the past, I would say 60 plus years, since I'm only 68, has been this, and it's changing today. And you can bet your bottom dollar on that. It was the philosophy, the concept, the idea, and I heard it when I was a kid, and it seemed true to me at the time, right? Nice guys finish last. That was the propaganda that a lot of us bought into and were sold. Nice guys finish last. You got to be a shark. One of the most popular business shows today, right? Shark Tank. You got to be a shark, constantly eating, conquering, overcoming others, beating the other, the opposing. Going forward, I'm telling you, nice guys are going to be finishing first. Kindness is going to win the day. Authentic kindness, not fake BS, is going to win the day. AI is not going to take your business. Somebody using AI could take your business. But kindness going forward is going to win the day. It's going to be our superpower. So, hey, welcome. Welcome. Please subscribe to the channel. You're in the right place. My content, Cliff Yates, retired cop, comedian, actor, writer. I try to do it all, and you can do it all. It's possible. All things are possible through God in heaven, as it is here on earth. We got this. Kindness is going to win the day going forward. I believe it. And you know what? Hey, if you're someone who has a kind heart and you know your heart, God knows your heart, then guess what? You're going to be winning the day going forward. Don't don't change. You have kindness in your heart. Go forward and be open, vulnerable, connect with other people in a real way. That's my message here from the island this morning. Morning coffee motivation with Cliff. I'm glad you're here. You're in the right place. I'll tell you what I'm happy and grateful for that going forward, and specifically YouTube has adopted the philosophy and business model, hey, organic content that is going to be shown to other people based on other people's interest, not based on followers. You're going to have channels with not that many followers. They're going to have videos go viral with millions and millions of views based on interest that other people have interest in, are connected to, and want to watch, because those are the metrics going forward that is going to win the day, along with authenticity and kindness is going to win the day, believe it or not. We were sold a bill of goods many, many years ago. Nice guys finished last, and that has now been killed, defeated, conquered. It's going to be nice guys going forward is going to win the day, not ruthlessness. No, it's going to be kind, authentic people, content creators who come from a place of a good heart, a good moral intention, and who have shown a history of and a pattern of doing the right thing for the right reason in the right way. Hey, that's the way it's going to be going forward. And listen, some people today would love to operate with yesterday's business model, and they don't change with the times. And there's been a history of people who don't change with the times and they are gone. Their business is history. They no longer survive. So going forward, you got to go with the game of today. Luckily for you and me, kindness, authenticity, and inner drive that's based on moral principles and values is going to win the day. I believe it. It's true. The evidence is real. It's here. I'm evidence of it. I'm here on my own private island in a Thousand Islands, New York, everybody, on a beautiful sunny day here, June 2nd. I'm glad you're here. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Become part of a community of progress. That's what my channel's about. Connecting with people in a real, authentic way. That's going to be your superpower going forward. I guarantee it. If you don't believe me, try it. Test it. Put it to the test. Hold it up to the light. See if that is real and authentic. I guarantee that it is. I'm coming to you right now, speaking to you from my heart, right? No teleprompter. There is no notes here. I'm live from my own private island. Luckily, I did things in my past that afforded me the financial freedom to live my summer months here on my private island, but I'm still driven by passions of achievement at age 68. And I think that's what keeps me damn young and enthusiastic, full of energy, vigor. And you can do the same. If I can encourage one other person, and many times at the end of the day, I get at least one person who reaches out, direct messages me, calls me. Maybe it's a personal friend. Sometimes it's just a stranger that I've never met before. And they said, hey, what you said on Instagram, on Facebook, on your YouTube channel, it hit me here. And you know what? I took a different direction in my life. I took action on something you said. And boy, it's made a big difference. I want to thank you. Having a positive impact on other people is no greater joy. I'm telling you, it's worth $1,000,000. It is to me. And I've gotten hooked on it. I've gotten hooked on a couple different things that serves me well. Sometimes people will paint a picture and say, you know what? You're obsessed. You're addicted. Well, if you're addicted to learning, if you're addicted to becoming more, to becoming better, to getting smarter, to connecting with more people in a positive, authentic way, hey, then that's a great addiction. If you're addicted to physical training for your mental and physical health, if becoming a better communicator, a better listener is something you're addicted to, I'm going to tell you who's going to benefit besides yourself, everybody around you, everybody who comes in contact with you. Yesterday, I was saying earlier, I came into contact with Duncan, an 84-year-old, I'll call him a bodybuilder. And he had a great smile, and we got talking. I opened the door for us to connect, and he walked in it. You know what? Oh, we got some people coming by us here on a on a pontoon boat. That's how you know I'm live, everybody. I'm live here from the island. You never know what you're going to see, hear, or experience. And listen to those people. They are fantastic. And they are, look at these guys. I mean, they're unbelievable. They're around here every morning fishing, just having fun. They're fellowshipping together and just enjoying the river on this beautiful day. I can tell that's a family that's come by here several times. They've even stopped by to say hello to me on occasion. But that's the it's going to be your superpower going forward. Your kindness, your empathy to others, your honesty, your moral compass is going to be your superpower going forward. Even though we were sold a bill of goods many years ago, nice guys finish last is now BS, dead and gone, and we have conquered that old propaganda message, nice guys finish last. Well, guess what? Now it's nice guys are finishing first. We're holding the keys to life going forward. And in fact, we've always had the ability. We've always had the power, just like that movie, The Wizard of Oz. All we had to do was claim it, click our heels 3 times, and we could have claimed our power. But you know what? It's never too late. If you can fog up a mirror, you're still in the game, baby. and you can play all in. I know I do, and I want you to do the same. That's my mission. Bring people up and together, because that's where our power is, in community, but a community of progress, doing the right thing for the right reason in the right way. It's a great message. Adopt it today going forward. You'll be surprised at how great your life's going to become. Now, maybe it's already great, but hey, it's going to require going forward new thinking, new actions, new results. Every day is a renewing of our mind, a new day that we're living today. So glad you're here, everybody. I applaud you for checking in on my channel. I'm glad you're here. Lately, it's been so cold in the morning, I've been going live morning coffee motivation with Cliff from inside on the big mic where I do my podcast inside the cottage. But hey, I think we're finally turning the corner on summer. And today's going to be 77, 78 degrees. And man, maybe it's going to be calm like this all day. I'm glad yesterday I got off the island, got all my shopping done for the week, and got my workout in, got the boat all gassed up so I can enjoy my time right here on the island, everybody. My own private island, Elm Tree Island, in the Thousand Island region of upstate New York. And I love going live in the vertical mode of YouTube because I know it shows up in the shorts feed and people stumble across my channel and say, who the hell is this? I'm Cliff Yates, everybody, retired cop, comedian, writer. Hey, listen, I'm a podcaster and I want to bring you into my community of progress that I'm building up slowly, right? One person at a time. The next person is you. And this is how we connect. Hit subscribe. Check back later. I got some great podcast episodes that if you want to, you can start changing your life even better than it, I'm sure it already is. An attitude of gratitude is never going to serve you wrong. You know what? If you're over 60, I was making a podcast yesterday and a YouTube video as I walked on the island. You know, if you're over 60, over 50 for that matter, you can look back and see the experience that you have. And as you look back, maybe, okay, maybe you have more years behind you than ahead of you. But I'll tell you what, that doesn't mean going ahead. You don't have some great years in front of you. And I'll tell you one thing you do have if you're over 50, 60, 70 years of age, you got an experience that has great value. Maybe that's your next business, coaching other people who are now going through something you've already gone through. You made the mistakes. You found the answers. You found the best way forward. Why not monetize your experience? Monetize your life. There's nothing wrong with that. You get paid in the marketplace based on the value that you bring to the marketplace. Your value is not in God and family and friends. They already value you. They already understand how valuable you are. But we do get paid in the marketplace by the value that we bring to the marketplace. You want to get paid $1 million? Bring $1 million worth of value to the marketplace and it will pay you such. There are people out there that get paid $10 million a year. Why? Because that's the perceived value that they bring to a company, that they bring to an organization, that they're willing to pay them for their perceived value that they bring to the marketplace. Money is a good measure to the value that we bring to the marketplace. It's not a measure of who we are and the value that we bring to family, friends, and to God. No, money is a measure of the value that we bring to the marketplace. That's how the marketplace pays us. But why not monetize your experience? Why not going forward as a person over 60? Monetize your life and your experience. That's value to people. Every one of us. I know you have gone through things that I haven't gone through. That can be very valuable to me. I'm going through things in my life, and maybe your experience, the lessons you learned, success leaves clues. I can benefit from that experience. Just monetize it. Get it out there. You know what? Become a creator. Get on YouTube. Create your own YouTube channel. Why? Figure out what that why is. Maybe it's just to leave a legacy to your kids and your grandkids. They can look back and look at your videos, what you were going through today and yesterday. And going forward, maybe your grandkids are going to take a lesson from you. Even when you're dead and gone, you can live in their hearts and minds based on the creations that you create today. And so guess what YouTube will do for you? they they house all your videos for free. You can make up videos, create videos of your life. You can make them private, keep them private, make it only available to your family, friends, and or your legacy children and grandchildren. YouTube allows you to make that decision for yourself. And why wouldn't you do that? Think about how grateful you would be if your great grandparents were able to leave you hundreds of pictures and videos of their life. But we didn't have those. We don't have that many pictures of our grandparents, our great grandparents. We have stories that have been handed down, and sometimes they get diluted through time. And now we have the opportunity. A lot of times I share content of what I'm doing to create content in a real raw way. I think that's one of the reasons why YouTube is really, it's really promoting people that are in front of the camera, real channels, real people with real content. It's demonetizing channels that are using AI to generate mass content for monetary value only. They're rewarding channels. I laugh as I cough because my content is raw, real, authentic, right? You know, this is not green screen. I'm actually here on my private island. You can tell that it's raw and real. You can tell that I'm not reading from a teleprompter. I'm not reading from notes. And I hope that this content resonates with you. If it does, subscribe to the channel and join the community of progress. I study the greats. The best way to increase our way of thinking and thus create a better life for ourselves is through study. We have to study. And I study a lot of the greats who are in, I guess, this realm, this niche of personal power, personal growth, self-improvement. I study all the Robinses, the Les Robbins, right? The Mel Robbins, the Tony Robbinses. I study them. I've taken the content they've shared. I've really taken it to heart, and I've applied it to my life, and I've looked at the results that I've gotten. I said, wow, that was pretty amazing. Yes, I did it, but it was through ideas, principles, and values that I looked at from somewhere else, and I applied it. Knowledge is not power. It's applied knowledge is power, right? It doesn't do any good. A lot of people, you probably know people, they're the smartest people in the room. They've gathered a lot of knowledge, but they really haven't applied intellect and wisdom. In other words, they didn't apply that knowledge and put it into practice. They want to wait until it's a perfect time. They want to wait till everything's just right. They have all the knowledge, but they haven't put it into practice because they're not willing to take risk of social criticism, of there's always going to be a financial risk. We can measure risk, try to limit it, but to have it create a great life for us, we got to get out of the harbor. If I want to use the metaphor of a sailboat, the sailboat, the sailboat, the sailboat that remains in port, you know what, has a great chance of surviving, not getting banged up, not sinking. But it'll never get to another destination. It'll never get there because it never leaves the dock. You got to untie, put up the sails. The same wind of opportunity blows on all of us. What matters is how we set our sail. The same wind of opportunity blows on everybody, but it's how we set our sails that determines the destination that we end up with. And listen, just like a sailboat, no matter where we decide we're going, 90% of the time we're off course, but we make adjustments as we go along. As long as we know we're going in the right direction, we're making progress. Making progress towards a worthy goal or destination is what gives us a fulfilling and satisfying life. That's probably should be the end of my message today. Hey, everybody, thanks for checking in. Morning Coffee Motivation with Cliff. I got things to do here on the island. That's the end. It's the end of my message today, and it was so great connecting with you. I'm telling you, if you have seen this, you've had an opportunity to connect with me in a real raw way, and I live with an attitude of gratitude for that. Hey, subscribe to the channel if this content resonated with you. And I'll see you in the next video. And if you haven't already, go to the channel. Check out some of my content. I think it could serve you well. All right, everybody. That's it for this morning's Motivational Coffee with Cliff.